And then I get it. Don't. Wow. I wish I could use my special. Oh no. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, when you select God difficulty on the main menu of God of War 2005, you're not just signing up for a challenge. You're signing a contract for pain, suffering, and a whole lot of... I've played this game multiple times before, but never actually finished on this difficulty. So I thought, why not record it all? I not only recorded, but also streamed the entirety of this playthrough in my channel. This video is a condensed version, containing all of the strategies I used to conquer the most difficult rooms, enemies, and bosses. The intro sequence was pretty straightforward. Kill some enemies and go down to fight the first Hydra. I know that if you break stuff, you get more red orbs. Okay, if first Hydra, then that's a lot of damage. Wow. The Hydra is very simple. It basically teaches you about the importance of blocking, which is a must on this difficulty. You need to be fast on the quick time events because of the frame limit. The second Hydra is also no trouble. The difference is that it has a grab attack that prompts into a QTE and an overhead attack that you can't block. After this, it was time to do some crate pushing. I always struggle on this part, but thankfully, I managed to get it across without much effort. Please don't break my box. Please don't break my box. Okay, that worked. Stop, stop. I never tried doing this. I didn't think the game would allow me to do this. Oh crap, now I have a swarm of enemies outside. Just waiting for me. What are they doing? Ah! Blank. Okay, but my health is really low. After getting the first magic of the game, I was ready to face against Mother Hydra and its children. The small ones are pretty easy. They essentially have the same moveset of the second Hydra. Mother Hydra hits hard, but is very weak to Poseidon's Rage. You also get iframes while using it, which is extremely useful. After the fight is done, it's pretty much a straight line into the next section of the game. Athens is when the difficulty really starts to get noticeable. Before leaving the boat, I upgraded the blades to level 2, and right from the start, we are introduced to a new enemy type, which are these armored soldiers. Okay, these guys are relentless. Oh my god. They are fast, but they mainly use this blue attack, which is really easy to see and parry. After taking the elevator up, we are introduced to yet another enemy type, Minotaurs. They fight very defensively, and their counterattack does a ton of damage. So the best strategy is to fight with patience. Okay, now I need health. After this, it's time to meet the Cyclops. They hit hard, but are relatively easy to dodge. Do you know why Kratos killed his family? I have a theory on that. It's explained in the game. No, my theory is that Kratos killed his family so he could keep up with his combo count, so he would get extra red orbs. Medusa is extremely fast and can melt your health bar in seconds if you're not careful. After defeating her, you get her head, which became my main magic for the majority of this playthrough. It allows you to easily get rid of difficult enemies, if you can get them to freeze. I need to go down faster. I need to go down faster. Where do I go? Oh, wow. I thought I had iframes here. Come on, Kratos. This soundtrack is so iconic. Oh, now I can freeze everyone. I got so many orbs from doing that. This is the first of many rope traversy sequences, and they are all awful. The strategy I used was to bait enemies into hitting me, and then do a grab while praying that I wouldn't get hit by the other enemies. That's the worst kind of quick time events for me. The analog. The analog twitching. Dude, stop chasing me. Now there's two of them. Oh. Incredible. Also, one thing I don't like about this game is there are specific frames of the animations, like for the attacks, for example, that you can't simply cancel that into a rolling animation or into a block. And sometimes that gets you killed. There are so many civilians just running around. This game is beautiful. Okay, one down. Hopefully it's the last one. Oh my god, I don't want to die. And people keep infinitely spawning in this area.
Get away from me!
I think she dies, right? If she saw Kratos, means she's probably gonna
Don't
die.
come near me! Keep away!
I knew it. I love how they made a cutscene just for her. This room is where I almost cried. I spent nearly half an hour here, dying over and over again. Here, the game introduces these super annoying enemies that can go on the ground. I will refer to them as diggers. The enemy placement here is complete cancer as well. On first floor, you got archers, soldiers, and diggers. And upstairs, diggers and cyclops. Diggers are extremely fast and they don't let you focus on any other enemy. If you do, you're pretty much dead. Thankfully, they can be grabbed and are quick to freeze if you can target them. Bro, please let me aim where I want. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Why out of all targets it chooses the one furthest back into the room? It's so stupid. I need that health chest. No. The harpies aren't too bad, but their overhead mini nuke can't be blocked, only dodged. Thankfully, since they are airborne, they can be insta-killed if frozen on the air. What happens if you fail? You need to restart? Need to restart the whole game? Can you imagine?
Help me, Kratos, please!
Oh, chest. Not damn. Can you freeze? You can't freeze the big ones. That's amazing. That's so good. So satisfying. After the game takes you back here, it's time for the desert and Pandora's Temple. The sirens are similar to Medusa in the sense that they're fast and can melt your health bar in seconds, but using Poseidon's Rage is really effective against them. They also drop magic, which is really helpful. Carvings of the Muses, the daughters of Lord Zeus. They are made from solid gold. 2 of the carvings are missing. Isn't this like a secret room with a lot of orbs and stuff? You have acquired Blade of Artemis. I really don't like this sword too much. Maybe in this mode it's gonna be more useful, but I never really liked it that much. It has shorter range and it doesn't seem all that more powerful than the Blade of Chaos. It is kind of slow as well. It's whatever. This is the second rope crossing sequence and it's even worse than the first one. Mainly because the enemies here do more damage. Not mentioning the fact that I had low health. So eventually I went back to look for health chests. After coming back here, even with full health, it was still challenging. The strategy I used was to go back and deal with the enemies from the ground. Violence only leads to more violence. Look at all those hits. It's beautiful. Great. You play this game like you would DMC with all the combos. I just spam the same moves over and over. You collected a Muse key. Nice. This difficulty forces you to use different strategy for the enemies. You play the game like Kratos and I play like a 10 IQ noob. Spamming square. As if the game wasn't hard enough by now, we are introduced to yet another enemy type, the Cerberus. Cerberuses can grow from pups to huge beasts during combat. You need to get rid of the pups fast enough so they don't transform, because if they do, it's pretty much over. They don't stop. They don't stop spawning. What the... Is this... Why are there so many? Like a swarm. Oh, because they can make the little ones. The big ones can make the little ones. I think I understand now. Okay. Such a stupid attack. Oh no. You serious? What? You can launch it. I need to kill this one ASAP. Because he can breed. Oh. I need magic, I think. Okay. Damn, that was so risky. Pleasing the Naiads has been known to yield magical gifts. Oh, what? What? I had no idea you could do this. I'm finding new stuff in this game even after like 20 years. Okay. Beautiful. No, just keep doing that. Okay, done. Another one? This was another cancerous room. There are tons of armored soldiers and harpies, which forces you to always keep moving around, otherwise you get nuked. Another problem is that I had almost no magic, and this was the point I realized that I got super dependent on magic during this playthrough. My strategy was to kill the harpies first so I could have an easier time with the soldiers. Then I took a big risk trying to open the magic chest in the room. Thankfully, it worked. I'm gonna risk it. Ugh. I risked. I'm not going for the health one. Oh no. Maybe I'll go now. I think there's time. Okay. It's probably the final wave of enemies. Oh, yes. After this, I proceeded to open the Muses room so I could max health and magic. Centaurs hit hard, but they die almost instantly if we use level 3 Poseidon's Rage against them. I need to kill them in there, I see. That's it? Dang. I'm so happy I've upgraded Poseidon's Rage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. I calculated and still missed. The fight against the giant Minotaur was the next big challenge. It took me nearly 20 minutes to take him down. He has a lot of attacks and combos, some of which can't be blocked. Essentially, you just need to use Poseidon's Rage whenever you can. He also gives you blue orbs when stunned, so using magic is the best way to deal damage. Close. Oh, holy, no, 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 no. Yeah, please come here. Please. Yes, give me health, give me health. Give me health. He is stunned, I believe. Unfortunately, Giant Minotaur was the least of my problems, since right after the game introduces Goatman. Goatman is by far the worst enemy in this game. They are extremely fast and hard to read. They can dodge, block, parry, and they also have a grab attack that can't be blocked. To make things worse, I had no magic at this moment, so I had to use my pure skills to push through. Oh my god. My god. My god. Okay. Wow. That was an experience. This was another room I had trouble with. There are soldiers and Goatman, and if you're not careful, you can die almost instantly. My strategy was to kill the soldiers first, and then using Medusa to break the Goatman. Boink. 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 Holy. After a lot of pain and suffering, we finally made it to the infamous Harpy room. I thought the game would at least give me like health chest or a magic chest. But no. There's nothing. As I said in the video, the game gives you no health or magic chests before this room, which can make it almost impossible to complete. I died over and over again for nearly 20 minutes until I decided to load a previous save to try to reach the room with more magic and health. I ended up finding an exploit which allowed me to kill some Cyclops through the game's geometry. I don't feel proud about doing that. So by doing that, I could get to the Harpy room with full health and magic. This room is all I think of when thinking back on this game. Kind of funny how traumatized you got from this room. Oh, it actually worked. I didn't need to I didn't need to leave this spot. It's beautiful. Hades was easier than I thought it would be. I only had trouble with the final room with the hellish version of the Goatman. The best way to do this was to try to corner them and use Poseidon's Rage so they don't back away from the hits. Eventually I ran out of magic, so I was forced to play very carefully in order to take them down. Please stop. I refuse to die here. Okay, this is probably the last one. Oh my goodness, I made it. After Hades, it's pretty much a straight line to Ares, the final boss. His first phase is pretty straightforward. You just need to damage him enough to trigger a QTE. Thankfully, most of his attacks in this phase are blockable, with the exception of the overhead hammer attack. Best way to deal with him is to use Rage of Gods to poise through his damage and spam magic and souls. He also gives you blue and green orbs when stunned, which is really good. After Ares phase 1, it was time for what was by far the most difficult part of this playthrough, the family protection minigame. What makes this so difficult is that Kratos' clones do a lot of damage to the family. They also can poise through most attacks unless it's the square square triangle combo or magic. I died here for over an hour before my game eventually crashed. Okay, I'm gonna try healing them, whatever. What? What? My game crashed. My game crashed, guys. You know what? Fine. This is fine. This was so crushing because now I had to do Ares phase 1 again. So I decided to do the rest of the game off stream. After facing Ares again, I was back at the family minigame. Turns out there's some sort of gimmick in this part. Hugging the family not only heals them, but it also restores your Rage of Gods meter. And doing Rage of Gods, you have infinite magic, which makes it almost mandatory in this part. So I started by using Rage of Gods right from the start, so I can fill it up afterwards by hugging, allowing me to use Rage of Gods twice during this sequence.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos. Kratos had done the impossible. He had saved his family.
After all of this, it was time for the final battle against Ares. This fight is pretty easy thanks to the shared health bar, but it's essentially an RNG fest. In this phase, most of Ares' attacks are unblockable, with the exception of his basic sword attacks. So after nearly 1 hour of failed attempts, I finally got a run in which he only used his basic sword attack in close range. After being done with Ares, I could finally go to Mount Olympus to gladly save my game and to claim my god throne, because after all this work, I think I deserve it. So apparently, after you finish the game in god difficulty, you unlock this. I had no idea this was a thing. Apparently, back when this game was released, if you called this number, you would have been congratulated by Kratos himself. And that is so freaking cool and absolutely terrifying at the same time. I kind of wish this number was for a bank account or something. So that's it. We finally finished God of War 1 in God difficulty. If you made it this far into the video, consider subscribing to get more challenge run videos like this. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.